Merry Christmas, everyone! I am so excited. We have made it through our 12 days of Christmas mini series. Thank you all so much if you joined along. As you know, and this will be the last time I say it, the purpose of this mini series was to basically love on some of these newly engaged couples who are considering a destination wedding experience. TS Wed, Taryn Wyant Event Planning and Design is a planning and design firm that specializes in hosting luxury destination weddings worldwide. And we know that especially once you first get engaged, it can be such a joyful experience. But then as you start considering the planning process, it can feel a little bit overwhelming. And so the goal of this mini series was to hopefully reduce some of that stress, give you a little bit of clarity as to how one can approach the destination wedding planning process, and hopefully give you a little bit of spark and a little bit of confidence that you need to move forward in your destination wedding plans. So today we are going to be tackling, of course, the most important question that we received. We went through 12 and we saved the best for last. So the most important question that we received from engaged couples is, why should they consider hiring a luxury destination wedding planner like TS Wed? Of course, this is my favorite question because this is the chance that I have to share a little bit about what we do and what makes it special. So the number one reason that we would encourage any client to move forward with TS Wed is, first and foremost, because we feel that we have a positive connection with them and can really provide them with a high-touch, personalized experience throughout their planning process. If what you're looking for is something that is truly customized to who you are as a couple, then you are looking for a luxury wedding planner. We are not wedding planners that do cookie cutter events. We are not going to force you into a box. We are not going to use all the same industry partners for each one of our weddings. We're not going to copy weddings. Instead, we are going to embark upon a really in-depth discovery process with each of our couples so that we truly and authentically get to know them. We want to know things that are important to you, things that are stressful for you. We want to know about your cultural background. We want to know about your first date. We want to know about who proposed and where it happened and what went wrong if it went wrong. We want to know, what is your favorite lip stain? What is your favorite drink? What are your pets' names? And in learning all of these different things, we are able to curate a very tailored storyboard and experience as a whole that meets your personal needs and achieves your personal aesthetic. It's supposed to be the type of event where your family members and friends walk into the space, gasp, and say, oh my gosh, this is exactly who this couple is, but translated into an event. So you're going to get that very high touch, personalized experience with TS Wed. The next thing, of course, is that TS Wed, we are experts in design. We are both a wedding planning firm and a creative design firm. We are going to make sure that your event is designed in a refined and sophisticated way that really and authentically reflects your personalities and your priorities. This is something that you can't get from all planners. Not all planners boast being designers, and that's okay. It's a very specific skill set that I don't have. Danny has. So thank goodness for a sensational team, because as partners working together, Danny and I are able to curate and create an experience for our clients that provides the utmost of high-end wedding planning as well as the utmost of exceptional design service. So you're going to get basically 2 for 1 with TS Wed. You get both design and planning at the highest possible level. The next thing that you get with TS Wed is a stress-free planning process. This is so important to us because the majority of our clientele are very busy people that don't have 20 or 30 hours to devote to planning a destination wedding. Instead, we provide the resources, and we are the resources that you need to make this a fun and enjoyable process that is not overly time consuming, that is not stressful, that is instead joyful and fun and once in a lifetime. And so we are going to take all of those big stressors off of your plate, put them on our own shoulders, because that's what you're paying us for, and execute flawlessly for you, so that all you have to do is make fun decisions about which hair and makeup stylist do you like best and which florals do you think are the most beautiful. And then we take care of all of the other details back in our office while you're living your life. The next thing that really sets Tia Sweat apart is our profoundly provable problem-solving skills. We have been in this industry for nearly 13 years, and we have seen so many things come up in both the planning process and on site that could present as serious problems for either the planning process or the event day itself. However, because we have so much experience under our belts, because we've come across so many different types of problems in this industry, we are so proactive in our contingency plans during the planning process, and they're contingency plans that are specific to your event. So it's not just, oh, have a tent if you're going to be outside. Don't get me wrong, that's a great idea, but we really tailor everything to your specific event. So every contingency plan is still going to be a reflection of your event's personality. And then on site, we are very effective, calm, and collected problem solvers. So you don't have to worry if a vendor shows up late or if the fish was spoiled. We will resolve those problems 90% of the time without you even knowing they arose. It's just what we do. We're very good. We work very well under pressure, and we've seen these types of problems before. And so we have solutions for them under our belt already. So we are very effective problem solvers, both in the planning process and on site. And that just speaks to our years in the industry and to our capability because of those years in the industry. And that is unique to Tia Sweat. That is unique to somebody, to a firm that's been in the business for over a decade. And finally, and this is so important to us, as you know, we are committed to cultural intentionality. As we do service weddings worldwide, we not only want to consider your own personal cultural background, the things that are important culturally to you, to your family, to your friends, but also the things that are culturally important to the venue wherein we are located. If we find ourselves in Barcelona, we absolutely want to be culturally sensitive to Barcelona. We want to honor their flamenco performances. We want to eat their exquisite food. Similarly, if we were hosting a wedding in China, we would make sure that there aren't white flowers at the wedding, because that is culturally insensitive. Instead, we would make sure that there were red flowers at the wedding, assuming it meets our clients' aesthetic expectations, of course. But we're very steeped in and invested in making sure that there is intentional cultural tradition within the scope of your destination wedding worldwide that really honors both yourselves, your families, and also the environment in which you've chosen to get married. At the end of the day, though, the most important thing about Tia Sweat and why we would encourage a couple to consider moving forward in our full service wedding planning is if we have a genuine connection with our couples. One thing about Danny and I is that we are extra authentic, and we really genuinely invest in developing a lasting and meaningful relationship with our clients. If that resonates with you, then we would be a great fit for you. We want to know you, we want to love you, and we really want to serve you with the highest level of hospitality and service that we could possibly muster, and that extends to your guests as well. So if you're looking for a wedding planning firm that is authentic, that is personal, professional, culturally intentional, and truly and genuinely focused on a customized wedding experience and design for your event, then I would encourage you to take a look at the link in our bio and see if we might be the right fit for you.